At this time, I'd like to call forward the 19th District Assemblyman and Speaker of the House, the Honorable Craig Coughlin.
Two roles. I'm going to have the privilege of swearing in Mary in just a few minutes, but first the mayor has asked me to lead us all in a moment of silence to remember President Carter, who passed away just the other day. President Carter was a man who was different than most elected politicians, a man who, from the very outset of his humble beginnings in Plains, Georgia, through his time in the White House, and perhaps most importantly beyond that, was somebody who demonstrated that you can transcend politics in so many ways, and caring and making a difference in people's lives is more important about what you do to help people. He's a man who I think we all know and recognize the work that he did for Habitat for Humanity, built thousands of homes along with his wife. He was a man who brought about peace in the Middle East, however fading that may have been. He was a man who genuinely cared about people, a good and decent man. Think of what you will as a president, but I don't think there's any dispute about the fact that Jimmy Carter was, at his essence, a very good man who genuinely cared about people, who was an example of how kindness can still be a way to lead. And so I'd ask you all to join me in a moment of silence, and while we're at it, let's take an extra second to think about the 10 people who died in New Orleans last night, and the tragedy there. And how we have to commit to being a better society. Let's take a moment of silence. Thank you all. Thanks for being here, Mayor. Thank you for the privilege.
Mr. Speaker, if you would, we have a uniformed Marine here that I would like to ask you to come forward so that we can give you a big thanks for your service to our country and for guarding our gates of freedom. I may have known you when you were this big, but now you're a Marine. Can you identify who you are?
I'm Mickey Masterson, Richard Masterson's son. Been in the Marine Corps for about a year and a half now, and I came here to show my appreciation for my father and support him.
Well, you have our appreciation. Number 5. Okay. With that, we'll all take our seats, and we will begin with the oaths of office. Well, you got it.
Well, I know we know now Mary won. The vote effort was half as good as her family attendance. So, thank you very much, everyone, for letting me be here and have the privilege of swearing in Mary. Mary, welcome back. The people of Sayreville missed you. And Scott, let me take a second to say to Scott, congratulations. It's going to be a privilege to work with you as well, and to both of you, and to all the members of the council and the mayor. You know, towns are special because the people who run them and who live in them care about them. And I don't think that is more true of any place than right here in Sayreville. It's an extraordinary place to live with terrific leadership, and the members of the council and then now Mary and Stosh will join in that same commitment to making the community even better each and every day. So Mary, it's my privilege to be with you today. Now I'll ask you to put your hand on the Bible, left hand on the Bible, right hand in the air, and say, I, Mary Novak,
I, Mary Novak,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
and that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of councilwoman
all the duties of councilperson
for a 3-year term
for a 3-year term
expiring on December 31st,
expiring on December 31st,
2027,
2027,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Sash?
This is a bonus.
Thanks.
Thanks again, Councilman, for your service. I, Stanley Sinarski,
I, Stanley Sinarski,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in this state
in this
and
state
the United States
and the United States
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of councilman
of councilman
for a 3-year term
for a 3-year term
expiring on December 31st,
expiring December 31st,
2027,
2027,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.